Oh, tea. I keep making myself cups of tea and then I forget about them. As I've forgotten about that one. This week's video has got all sorts in it, and it's sponsored by AFERY, who are a maker of the power station things. There's quite a few of them out on the market at the moment, but AFERY have designed something that's both competitive, extremely competitive in price, and with all the features that you need, which are future-proofed for the future. So it's got all the features you need from a power station at a price that I think most people can afford. So I've been given the P110, which is a battery power station of 1,250 watts. And now it allows me to plug my computer in from the office. It enables me to edit a full video without using my leisure batteries, which does save me turning the engine on by another day, which I think is quite good. So if you are in the hunt for a power station which has got all the gizmos and gadgets that you require from a power station, easy to use, easy to work out, lots of information that it gives you, which I think is really important, consider AFERY, because they have all sorts of different batteries for your requirements. If you are a boater, a caravanner, a van lifer, or if you have an office in the back garden which is a converted shed and you can't afford to put electricity in there, then perhaps one of these power stations will fit your need. You can use it for if you're a workman and you want power tools and charge batteries and all that sort of stuff. It gives you flexibility of life and lifestyle, a quality of life thing, and it's up to my quality of life. So I'm not going to bang on about it too much. I'm going to allow you to watch the narrowboaty type stuff. So run the intro and run the VT. It's the day before Christmas and it's blowing a hoolie, and I've got my eye on the weather because there's a generator outside. And I'm going to talk to you a little bit about the generator, because I've said that it's a bit of a game changer, and strangely, whilst it's a good generator, it's gone wrong. It's gone wrong recently and it's my fault. It says in the instructions, don't tilt, and the thing didn't start. So I took it back to Hampshire Generators, where I purchased it from, by the help of Karen and Pat, who drove me all the way to Winchester. Big, huge shout out to Pat and Karen for doing that for me, because that's an awful lot of journeys, and really, really kind of them to assist.
Say you think about me, because I'm starting to doubt we will find our way back to each other when you're on the other side of the world.
Grey skies.
I'm here and I'm waiting, but I know I can't say that we didn't end it for good reasons. Still I'm hoping we'll be meeting soon. Everybody needs some time to figure themselves out, but I want you.
Here's Pat in his boat Believe. Good name, Believe. It was named after grandparents Bill and Eve.
I know, mate. Especially that left side.
I'm not high or low, no, I'm somewhere in the middle and a little bit messed up. 'Cause without you, everything stops. I'm feeling so lonely when you never phone me. Put your picture on my windowsill to make myself feel alright. But I knew it would not be easy, spending time apart, and I almost can't believe it. Believe that you're gone, and I don't think this will get better.
Rush of water.
Come around. I guess that everybody needs some time to figure.
And entering the lock. I've never been able to film myself. I must have a go at trying to do that, but Karen got me on camera, which is rather nice. Here we go. Jumping off the boat in a bit, look. Collecting the rope, centerline as it's called. Running up the balance beam, wrapping the rope around the bollard to slow the boat down. A practice starts, I think.
'Cause without you, everything stops. But I want you close, and I still have hope. I'm waiting every day for you to come back.
I've got my jacket on today. I've been a bit more prepared. It's a non-rainy day, and you'll notice I'm wearing different glasses. That's because I've lost my other ones. There's somewhere on the boat, I don't know where, I took the string off because I'd not lost them in a long time. I'm not sure whether this is age concern that I'm continuously losing things, but just my glasses, strangely. I can find pretty much everything else, but I can't find them. Travelling with Pat and Karen again, only they're going as far as, well, just down the road really. And they're spending Christmas with some friends of theirs. I'm meeting up with Amanda at Pear Tree Bridge, Marina, Waterpoint Place. Bridge 89, which is in Milton Keynes. I've got a long journey. I've only got one more lock to go, but it is, because of the boats on the side, slow. A lot of pallets there, eh? I wonder if they're going to get broken up to be used as firewood. Don't know. That's boaty life. Exciting, some people would say. A chore, others would say. I'm a bit between the two. But here's Pat. He's got a bridge to go through. Let's have another look. See how well he does. I'm impressed with the way that Pat handles that big boat. He does a lot of concentration and lines himself up, as you can see in the bow cam. He does a good job. Can't knock it.
Pull me out of this place in the middle. Nothing more to embrace in the middle. If I try to climb up the wall, everyone can see when I fall.
So easy.
Too easy.
Take me up into the mountains, send me off into the wild.
Fishing competition on the right. You've got all the fellas there with so much equipment they have these days. 5 or 6 rods with some poles and reels and all sorts of stuff. What's happened to just rod, reel, float, hook?
Wasting all of my time in the middle. I take a bite and spit it out.
That's quite high, isn't it? Willow Bridge Marina.
I'm not that good at faking it. I feel somehow I've broken it.
Someone's in the doghouse. Great mooring spot.
I don't know if we're going to stay, you know. It's shallow.
Is it?
Yeah, I think we're grounding out. We might be behind you now.
All right, mate.
Cutting the seal.
I'll catch you later.
Okay, I think Fenny now then.
Yeah. Well, Fenny was busy.
Behind you.
Might be. Might be.
Alright, see you later.
See you later. Cheerio. Thanks, Karen.
I'm not that good at faking it. I feel somehow I've broken it. I don't believe I'm part of it.
And Pat and Karen, well, they ended up in this spot here. And as I pulled over to allow the boat past, I recognised Paul.
And the time is 1 o'clock, 1300 in military timings. Do you know, not so long ago, I mean, this transition from militariness to civilian speak, it's taking hold. It is. Because I said to someone, oh, I'll meet you about 3:30. Where did 3:30 come from? It should be 15:30. But it felt natural to say civilian timings. I don't know why that was. Maybe I'm, maybe, just maybe, I'm becoming civilian.
So what do I like about this AFERY power station? Well, one of the things I'd like to point out is they never gave me any D&G. Never any direction or guidance, other than the information's in the link if you want to purchase that with 7% discount. I think it is value for money. So what do I charge on it? From speaker to from my tablet to my phone to my laptop to all different types of stuff, that electricity type stuff that I normally plug into leisure battery and all that sort of stuff. Well, I kind of use this now. But as I said, the primary use is for plugging my computer where I do most of my editing. All of my editing, in fact. And that's just the thing turning on. Wait till I start editing. I've just charged my tablet and my speaker. Only use 5%. If I put the phone on, which I will do in a bit, that will use a couple of percent. Well, I do know those things like that last an awful long time. It's got 2 3-pin plugs. It's future-proof, so it's got the USB-C inlet things. I haven't got anything with USB-C in it, but I'm sure that will be the case in the not too distant future. And I don't know how I'm going to, well, I do know I'm going to cope, because instead of using the USB things on the boat, which I'll have to change eventually, I can use that. I think it's a great bit of kit. And if you're in the kitchen and you've got a coffee maker, well, you just plug it into this. If you've got an air fryer, plug it into this. If you have wife, girlfriend, lover on the boat that requires hair straighteners and hair dryer and all that sort of stuff, then again, it's added power. And you can charge it via a solar panel. You can charge it via a car, if of course you weren't living on a boat, van life and all that sort of stuff. And you can charge it by plugging it in and allowing my alternator to charge it. It charges within 2 hours. So it's a fast charging capability and draws 700 watts. Wintertime, I must confess, wintertime is a bit of a struggle. So I would use it in conjunction with the generator. Clearly, you can charge it on the go when you're moving. I do mine because it charges both the alternator charges both my leisure battery and this AFERY power station. Summertime, not an issue. Solar panels, deal with that. That's 20 kilograms. If I wanted a lighter battery, I'll consider AFERY because they've got it nailed. I think it's a great bit of kit. Thank you very much, AFERY. So links in the description below with 7% off, and you can get one of these at a very competitive price to everybody else.
There's a couple of things you need to do when you land, or you should do, when I haven't done for a while. But anyway, I did today because Amanda's there, look. Would I moor here, generally speaking? Maybe, maybe not. It's on a bend, really, so I've got a bit of a hop, skip and a jump. And the trouble is, my boat is just a little bit too long. This is the bend. Amanda's on a bend. I don't know why she parks on a bend, but she does. But that said, when you stop, when you land more, I couldn't reverse. Wasn't playing. Was not playing. So it's like a little bit of first aid. When I used to teach first aid, I used to say, there's fully conscious, me. There's semi-conscious, you lot. Then there's stupor, i.e. You're kind of not even semi-conscious, you're in that drifting in and out of consciousness. And then there's unresponsive. And that's what my boat was. It was unresponsive. I couldn't get it to play, I couldn't get it to go back, I couldn't do anything with it. So I thought, I'll tell you what, I'll just check inside the weed hatch. Good job I did. because someone has lost their underpants. I don't know what they're doing out. I don't know what they're doing in the woods without any underpants on. But I found a pair of underpants in my wrapped around my propeller. And also, CRT, get a grip. Oh, since you've removed all the poo bins, I don't know how much money that has saved you. Dog poo, I've trod in more dog poo than I care to tell you. Please put them back, eh? A trip into Milton Keynes. International Day of Peace. Could do with that right now, couldn't we, eh?
December night, snowflakes fall, wonderful, magical.
All the lights, Father Christmas, the magic of Christmas.
Smiles, eyes are shining bright. I still remember how I used to feel. Look at us now, walking around in the snow.
Real German sausage house. She's a bit old for that, isn't she? Hey, hey. Grotto prices, oh, they're quite expensive, aren't they? Hey.
Sleigh bells and Santa Claus, it's the number one
Not as busy as I thought it would be. Mind you, big shopping centre.
time of the year.
I have lost weight since I've been on the boat, and the reason for that, I've done nothing special. I haven't really done any exercises or anything. I've just lived. And here's a classic. I need to get some fuel for the Jenny. I'm going to charge the batteries up and charge everything up that I need to do. Ready for Christmas Day tomorrow. I want to go to Sainsbury's because I like Sainsbury's Red Label tea bags. It's a journey to the fuel station, get some petrol, and then I have to go back again, same way, a little bit further, to Sainsbury's. Had a bit of rain. Oh, this is quite deep. Got a boot deep. Although I'm getting used to it, it is a lot different to my big bike because it's less stable. Small wheels. Small wheels. I've never ridden a bike with small wheels before, and a bit more wobbly. Can't resist. There's signposts everywhere. Trouble is, I don't know the way, and I've got lost more times using the signposts than I have on the main roads. One of those familiar sights of Milton Keynes, abandoned cycles and scooters. Everlasting job that, going picking them up. So far so good on this track though, handrailing the main roads. Learned quite a bit of the local area on push bike, walking about. I'd like to have stayed in MK Milton Keynes a little longer, but winter stoppages at Stoke Bruin, which lasted for 2 months. Need to punch through there. House is made of wriggly tin. It's far easier just on the roads. I was saved by the architecture. I recognise the architecture more than I did where the hell I was, because I still don't know where I am really. Very definitive grey wriggly tin. The battery is a bit bright.
The power station, AFERY, is a quality of life thing. Now, I can remember having a chat with Dan, and Dan was saying to me, because he's got one of these things, and he said, oh, you need to get yourself one of these, mate, they're brilliant. And I think the difference between the make that other people have got and AFERY is price point. It's about £1,000 per 1,000 watts is a general figure. I know a lot of them have got New Year's sales on, or sales at the moment, but when I looked at the price of AFERY, I thought to myself, ooh, while it is a little bit more expensive than not having one, clearly, it is a quality of life thing, and it has changed the way that I feel on the boat. I've got an extra 100 amp hours that I can charge up on the move, or I can charge up with Jenny, or I can charge up with the sun when it's out. Happy New Year. It's New Year's Eve. I'm going to spend it watching a movie, maybe have a G&T. I've got a few miniature G&Ts. And what else am I going to do? Oh, spend it alone. I'm waffling on. Thanks for watching, thanks for liking, thanks for subscribing. Those of you who haven't subscribed, give us a go, because I talk about narrowboat stuff and it's real to life, or it's true to life. It's not just a happy clappy gang. No, there's sometimes it's crap, and I'll tell you why it's crap. It's like it's crap at the moment because it's done nothing but rain for a week, month, most of the year really. And anyway, until next year, ciao.